I've been hearing about this piece of land since I was a kid. Somehow my father came upon it through some business deal. I have no idea. And then after he died, my mom finally signed it over to Matt and me. So the fact that we've actually managed to clean out a space and camp on it is kind of a dream come true in a weird sort of way for me. So anyway, maybe we'll actually start using it now. So the first order of business every time we get out here is trying to figure out where our land is specifically. We've got our GPS coordinates on Matt's phone, and then Matt's watch is telling us where we are. So we're trying to figure out where the points of the property are so we can conceivably camp on it and not be camping on somebody else's property.
Yeah, and I was smart enough that you can go on the GIS website and pick the points of the, of the edge and just at least write those down. So hopefully I'm close enough.
We have some idea.
My Garmin, I found a GPS app on there that when we first got here, it was in degrees, minutes, and seconds. And unfortunately, the coordinates I had were just in degrees. So 27 point blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh gosh, wait, come all the way out here and I don't get anything. But then I just happened to hit my watch weirdly, and all of a sudden I was like, there's different settings on here. Holy cow. So now I can actually find out. So that's what we're kind of doing right now.
Except that it's raining harder, and I'm gonna go sit back in the car. All right, finally stopped raining. Let's try this again.
Showing Lotta where I think the closest to the edge of the property is. 500 feet that way. And look how far we're up there.
So 500 feet which way?
I think it's about, looking at it, it's 519 approximately.
And then we also have
I think it's
about 400 feet. I don't know if you can see the car.
400.
There's the car way down there. No.
That driveway right there, right on the edge. And then about 20 feet down from that driveway, there's a little pine tree right here. And that's... Yeah. That's close enough for what we're doing. Yeah. Driveway. And it looks like they did a driveway, but nothing else. You say, I'm assuming.
So,
10,000 feet. Aspens. Kind of. What's the?
Yeah, they top out at about 10, I think.
10?
I don't know. I'll figure that out for us.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So I really thought that it ended before this curve because we're still walking, and we've been walking for a while.
Kind of everything's on the side of a hill, so
yeah,
a little annoying in that respect, but.
Thankfully, the top of it, and thankfully with the top of it where we pitched our tent, we actually managed to get a flatter spot, a flat enough spot for the tent. Well, here we are at the edge.
Yeah.
That's our property line tree.
And I don't remember if the line was perpendicular to this. I think it goes a little angled. I know from the other side it's perpendicular off of it, so it comes in like this. So I didn't look at the map, but this is about it. It's a decent amount of space.
It goes straight up. All right, now we're gonna turn around and walk back to the car.
Cool.
It was really hard to get a sense of just how far this was while I was holding the camera, trying not to fall.
Yeah.
What? Oh, crap.
Okay. How's that? Yep.
Figure out where we can cut down some trees so we can actually set up our tent and do some camping. I'm following you. All right, we have two options. Let's see. We have this little section.
I think I thought that over there.
We have this section right here. There's a little section over here. And then there's one more section that I found. Let's see the best way to get there from here. Over here. And so we set about clearing out as much of the brush as we could before we broke for lunch. This guy is obsessed with easy cheese. It started way back when we were rock climbing. Easy cheese and Triscuits, man. Lunch of champions.
Somebody would always call it cheese whiz.
Easy cheese, cheese whiz, it's all cheese product. This is gonna be good. Can't wait. Easy cheese and pepperoni.
And Triscuits, we got some fancy because we have some
Triscuits, yes. The Triscuits make it all healthy, right?
well, the rosemary and olive oil.
Oh, it's got olive oil. Must be good for you. Wow. That wasn't even like, there was no effort involved. One more. Oh man. I think I could get out of the way more.
What?
I think I should get out of the way a little more. Yeah. That wasn't that close. Okay. Now we're definitely getting somewhere. Almost have a pad big enough for a tent. I just cleared a bit of a path so we can actually see and walk. Let's see what a good job I did. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, gotta clear one more bush. Right there. Much easier than the last time. Now these stupid things won't scratch my legs either. And there's the road. There's been a lot of this. Cutting down dead trees.
Wait. Yeah, it's a good go. I may quit before the end.
Well, we were gonna do this outside, but it's hailing. Hopefully it doesn't damage our car.
Oh yeah, that's hail.
We came about this little plot of land through my parents years back, and for 10 years we have been talking about clearing out a little spot and going to camp on it, because you know we own it and it'd be cool to do that on our own land somewhere in Colorado. So we came out here with a bunch of tools and we cleared a space, and we cleared it just big enough for our tent, amazingly enough, and we got the tent pitched right in time before it started pouring rain.
We're out here. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I would say, it's 20 minutes from a little town called Fort Garland.
Which has a gas station.
Yeah.
That's
and
the town.
it's close to, I think my Garmin was saying, like right up at
10,000
10,000 feet. Aspens all around. And we walked back at about in the woods about 50 feet and cleared ourselves out of space with an axe and a shovel, and luckily we were able to get the tent up right before it started raining. Car's right there. You wanna? So right here, we thought that would be a good place for just like it's a little bit. It's not that high, so it shouldn't be too hard. And then just right there, clear out like that one tree and put the tent up there if you can see it. So
that tree is dead, and our tent is back there. You can sort of see it. It's kind of fun to just come out here and be able to tear down whatever tree we want and whatever bushes we want and be able to just pitch a tent. It's kind of neat. Great Sand Dunes National Park is one of our favorite places in Colorado. It's only about an hour and a half from the land, so we decided to go over there and spend the day. We're here at the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Check it out. This place is awesome.
I mean, check out. That's huge. I mean, I don't even know. We're like miles away from it right here, and still look massive.
It's the coolest thing ever. It's like you drive around the corner in the middle of nowhere, and it's the world's biggest sandbox in the middle of the mountains.
Typically this is dry by, you know, it gets dry in the summer. Look at how it's surging. Let's walk over there. Yeah, this is a springtime thing. you do not see water. This is really odd. Super cool.
This is the coolest thing.
It's not even cold?
You know, get the surge of the water.
So basically what's I'm impressed with right now is usually this Madonna Creek here is dry by, you know, early summer, and it's what, August right now, and it's still flowing pretty good. It's kind of odd.
Dude, this is so cool. I'm so glad we came today. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking of coming here, and then you suggested it. And I'm like, whoa, with the water flowing, it's amazing.
Just walking towards the dunes. It seems like, you know, I came here as a kid, and obviously a long time ago, but dunes have moved quite a bit back from the parking lot visitor center, but still, it's always cool coming out here. And we're more walking.
And we're walking.
There's so much walking, we're gonna be lame and not even go up to the Star Dune, which is the highest, like, in the front.
Which we've done 4 times already, so
yeah,
we're not gonna miss much.
Yeah.
You guys might, but we won't.
Lada gets to roll her eyes because I end up like a kid and jump off the dunes, like they're super steep.
We might have to go up high enough for you.
Of course I get a lot of sand in places that
Shouldn't have sand.
uncomfortable. Here we go. Go see how much air I can get. Now I have to climb back up. That wasn't all good. Oh gosh.
Matt is super disappointed that the water's not colder. He really likes those ice cold streams, and this one's just not that cold. It's kind of nice.
Okay.
What's for lunch?
Something found on like Backpacker magazine or something. It looks like curry, chicken, some cashews, raisins. What was it? What else was in the curry?
Cumin?
Cumin? Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's,
I can post the recipe.
It's a decent little trail food because like the chicken is just a little package, so it you know, you don't have to refrigerate it, and then you pre-make the dried stuff, and then there's just some ranch dressing. But yeah, it's good.
To get to Zapata Falls, you pretty much have to walk up the stream. Today, the water was absolutely freezing. We kept having to stop and let our feet thaw every time we crossed, even if we were only going 10 feet at a time. I guess the only benefit was that when you stubbed your toe on a rock, you didn't really feel it. thawing our feet in the car, we went to Alamosa for lunch, where we found this little Mexican joint called Mi Taquito, which was really good. It's real faint. We got ourselves a rainbow.
Aspens are just amazing up here. Like listen to that. You can just hear the rustling. Quaking aspens. They
Alright, we're gonna tape off the very first marker of our property line.
at least as close as I could get.
It's high enough for you?
Hey Laura, what you got there?
Oh boy, what have I got here? I'm just chilling at camp, working on videos. It's gonna be my life now. I'm excited. Got everything plugged in. Got our new toy, the Little Zero. Getting 500.
Yeah, that means we are now connected when we're in the woods. Or
Well,
can't
we still don't
disconnect.
Have internet. It's okay. We still don't have internet. But we've got a GoPro, another GoPro, a phone. The only reason my computer's not plugged in is because the cable's in the car and I'm too lazy to go get it. But we could charge all these things. It's kind of exciting and kind of not.
Do you have a beer there?
Cheers. The next morning, we took down a couple more trees till the saw blade broke. We decided to head to the Fort Garland Museum for the afternoon before heading back home. What you doing, babe?
What?
What you doing?
Oh. Cutting down some trees so we don't get killed if it gets windy. Lots of standing deadfall.
Well, this is the tree that broke the saw blade. It's a big freaking tree. It's probably 6-8 inches wide, at least. Show us the saw blade, Matt. It's in pieces.
Yeah, it was my fault. It got bound up and I tried to pull the saw out and I just snapped it in half and then I ran.
At least he ran.
And then I had to go back and push the tree over.
But the tree fell down, so it's all good.
It did. I'm tired. Chainsaw would be better. We will
right.
make a spot for a car, but
We have cleared quite a bit. Check this out. There's our little sleeping pad where our tent was, and then we established a perimeter. We're gonna go all the way over here. It's gonna be about awesome. This is the Fort Garland Museum. Cavalry Barracks. Ooh.
You just sleep.
2 to a bed.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
And we just watched a video there, and they said you had to sleep to the bed, head, like one person's head, the other person's feet, and they made you take a shower once a month.
Whether you needed it or not.
Yes.
Required to bathe.
That's cozy. Yeah.
Cozy. 2 to a bed. I can see the straw in this one. It's made out of straw. How'd you like to sleep in that? The trooper talk was kind of funny. My favorites were nooning, which is a midday rest for soldiers on the march, and the Dakota Quip Step, which is dysentery.
there's a sign.
Coming up to the guardhouse. Oh, this is the jail. That's what this was.
Pretty far.
Pretty sparse for a jail.
I didn't even notice. That's awesome. Look at that. That's so fun. I just was thinking, Lada, you were just saying this is a big cannon.
Yeah.
You know what goes in big cannons? Big balls.
Wow. Never really occurs to me that the Civil War would have gotten this far west. I always think of it as an Eastern war, but apparently there's the proof. Another battle for the Civil War down here, Battle of Glorieta.